Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought we should talk about the signs of PTSD. Said in my last video coming back on YouTube, I wanted to be more authentic about the things that I've been dealing with and my healing journey. And I thought I'll share with you guys some of the signs that I had when I realized that something was internally wrong, or should I say when I realized that I had post-traumatic stress. I got shot. That's when my PTSD started. It didn't initially start right away. It started weeks or months later. And I was still young. I was only 11 years old. So of course I couldn't make sense of all that hypervigilant emotions and the isolation and all the feelings that were coming up as you may have when you have post-traumatic stress. I was super hyper vigilant. I was always watching my surrounding areas. I was startled very quickly. I would check my door like 10 times before I go to bed. Like I was super cautious, like I was waiting for something to happen. That I knew that I really had PTSD was insomnia. Every time I closed my eyes, all I saw was flashes of the gas explosion. It was like it was so surreal. It's like I was sitting there. If I'm in my bed, it's like I'm laying there and it's happening. It felt like, how am I here? But this is feeling like I'm really going through it all over and again and again and again and again. I closed my eyes, all I saw was flashes of the explosion. Insomnia is also another way where you're staying up at night and you're scared, you can't go to sleep, that the trauma is actually coming into your dreams. You fall asleep and next minute it's like the same thing's happening to you. I learned later in therapy was having overwhelming like feelings of guilt and shame. I suffered with a lot of survival guilt from having all these near-death experience happens and surviving from them. And if I survived, other people didn't survive, or if I just survived on my own, I couldn't understand how I made it through it. Another thing that happened a lot to me after my gas explosion was avoidance. I was avoiding a lot of people. I was isolating. I was staying away and avoiding a lot of things and just being in my own realm and feeling like I needed to be alone. I feel like I always felt like nobody understood. Nobody knew what I was going through. The avoidance made me actually isolate a lot. But I wasn't just avoiding people outside. I was avoiding how much emotions were happening in my own body. Another thing that also made me realize that something was wrong was the physical problems I was having in my body. My body sensories was high, but it was so high that it was causing a knot in my stomach and was causing my chest to beat super fast. And this knot in my stomach felt so heavy all the time that I felt like something wrong was about to happen, even when I was safe. Pay attention to how fast your thoughts are racing and how your body's feeling, whether it's your chest, the knot in your stomach, the sensories on your knees, and just your body. Connect with yourself. There was this constant knot in my stomach and I was just always like, oh my gosh, it's here. The knot. That knot was always there, like, be careful, be careful, be careful, don't get too close. Those emotions and sensory stays in your body. And if you don't release it, those are the things that make you sick. Because your thoughts, your emotions, your trauma, it's sitting in your body. All these different symptoms. If you feel like there's something that is happening to you, I just want to let you know that it's going to go away. Pay attention to it. Connect with it. And don't let it overpower you, because those are just emotions and sensories. I know it's hard because you can't make sense of it and it comes out of nowhere. It makes you feel like you're not normal. But there is the light at the end of the tunnel, and seek help if you need help. Do something to make you feel better. Pay attention to those emotions. Talk to loved ones. And those emotions are temporary. They're not going to last forever. When you're in it, it feels like it, and I know I felt like it when I was in it, but it did not last. Every day I make that choice. I make a choice that I am going to be present. I'm in control of my body. I am healed, I am loved, and I am safe. Just remind yourself that all the time those emotions come up. It's not real. you're in the present moment and you say, it's been a pleasure to exchange my experience with you, and hoping that my experience can give you light as we journey through this healing and higher vibrations together. I want to thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like and share, and then we'll catch up next week. Thank you.